Hello everyone to another episode of Bible Illustrated Hands. To everyone who's celebrating Christ is born, glorify Him. As I said in my previous video, today is Christmas for us on the old calendar. Anyway, today's question comes from Ben Sirach. He asks, do we ever have foreigners who come to our churches, and how are they treated by the rest of the congregation? And also, what rules should he pay attention to if he ever visits? Thank you for your question. Thing is, you just need to use common sense. Don't be disrespectful, don't make a lot of noise, don't take photos unless you ask permission first, and you'll be fine. Those are the most important rules, so to speak. You of course should be properly dressed. Now, this is something that has some variance between different churches. For example, in a typical parish church, that would usually involve you having your shoulders and knees covered. But in a typical monastery, it will probably include, full pants. Women may be required to cover their head with a head covering, or even to wear skirts. It all really depends. So those are the customs. And if you attend a service, the sole rule there is don't take communion, because you're probably not you're probably not Orthodox. But other than that, I would say that Orthodox communities like visitors very much. Not only is that an occasion for us to evangelize, but more importantly, we have the chance to express hospitality, which is one of our main virtues as Christians, so to speak, because in the same way Abraham was hospitable and has entertained the angels unawares, as it says in the epistle to Hebrews, so we too are to accept any foreigner, to welcome him, and so on. Of course, there are different parishes. You may, run into a community that's maybe not as welcoming. At worst, they may be just disinterested, but generally, no worse than that. Or you may have some angry seller at the candle stand, commenting on the state of your dress. But again, those situations are rare. Of course, turn off the sound on your cell phone. Don't take the Eucharist. Generally, you're not supposed to receive sacraments in the Orthodox Church, but the Eucharist is the only one that you can accidentally receive. If you go together with everybody else, the odds of you getting ordained or married on accident are quite low. So I wouldn't worry about that part. There is a great article by Frederica Matthews Green. I think it's called 12 Things I Wish I Had Known Before Visiting an Orthodox Church. I'll link it in the pinned comments so that you can check it out. Well, that's conversion of St. Paul, and now you have the chance to see what a mess my drawings are before they're less of a mess when they're finished. Christ is born, glorify Him. Amen.